Hi, everyone. There we go. Come on in. I'm excited to be here with your weekly guidance. Give the cards a good shuffle to see what this energy is bringing. We're building to that doozy of a full moon on the 11th. Don't forget, tomorrow is the last day to get in on that early bird discount for the Sydney, Nova Scotia Masters from Spirit event. That is July 10th. Up until tomorrow, there is a 20% auto discount that automatically applies in the checkout. So if you want to grab that, come see us all on July 10th. We love that. You can head over to my website at angelamcclellan.com. Excited to be here. We are doing our weekly guidance from Monday, June 9th through until the 15th, which is Father's Day. We are going to start out with 5 cards. I'm excited to see what's in store. Really kind of navigating this new energy that we're moving into. Yay, everybody's here. I love it. Some of you have already got the clarity of the new beginnings that are coming in. Some of you are still waiting for it to trickle in, but boy, oh boy, is it coming? Is it coming? So let's see what these cards have to say. I hope you guys are... You cannot make this up. Dreamer's card, new starts, new beginnings. Push your fears aside, trust yourself, and take that leap of faith. It is here. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time until your new beginning comes, okay? Some of us can get discouraged when you're watching others have their new beginnings. Another thing that came up in a recent mentor call was, you know, you get a lot of signs and symbols, new beginnings, and then the new beginning comes, like, don't go, oh no, I want something bigger and better, right? And so we do want to appreciate all new beginnings that are coming in. Now, it does come out with the Queen of Air, which is releasing situations of people that no longer serve you. So the new beginnings can also be coming as a result of an ending, whether you put your notice in, whether there's a dissolving of a relationship, whether there is a completion, right? It ran its course and now we are, tall lady, that's so funny. Now we are moving into this new direction. I'm just laughing because on a recent group as well, there was a lot, I can't believe she's so tall, because I must look short on Facebook Live and on YouTube. But I am 5'10". I am quite tall. And I do hear it randomly in public. I have been in the grocery line up in here. Wow, you're a lot taller, coming from behind me. So there you go. I'm 5'10". So yeah, back to the messages, these new beginnings. I think that it's so important. There's also this want and urging you to use this full moon energy, which supports releasing, right? Full moon is a wonderful time to purge, to release, to heal, to let go. And so, of course, this is coming in the perfect divine timing, okay? This is a welcomed and wanted new beginning. This is something that we have been waiting for, okay? So we do want to be able to sit in it. It is really important. You're going to really notice over the next 3 months, well, even for the rest of the year, the next 6 months, is how important it is to sit in the now. How important it is for you to be present with your emotions, present with your intentions, present with your mental process, right? And so there's a lot of this learning coming from observing self in this season, right? And so it's almost like we went from, you know, a season, you know, 5 to 8 to 9 years ago, where it was a lot of like self-improvement, self-helping, wanting to grow and expand in that way. Then we went through a season where, you know, really that all that we can do with our time and our energy was survive, right? And now it's the survival mode has proven to you your grit, has proven to you what you are truly capable of. And it's also changed what you would tolerate, changes your priorities, changes your ability to quote unquote waste energy, right, on things that no longer serve you. And so now here we are moving into the season where It's like all that noise is falling away, all that noise, all that chaos. We don't tolerate it anymore. At one point we thrived on it, right? And now it's just kind of like, oh no, I don't do that. I don't engage in that, right? And so there's almost this kind of firmness that comes in with that. This also gives you the space, it gives you the peace. It has created this environment for you to be present in yourself. And so there is learning, there is improving, but more from a soul lead, a soul teacher, right? And so really having this time, and again, when you take away all that noise, all the distractions, all the chaos, one, could be uncomfortable. This may be a little bit of a transition for you, but two, my God, that's where the magic lives. Right? Like your soul holds the wisdom, holds the truth, holds the answers, holds the direction. And now we're moving into a season where being soul led is going to be the norm and it is the priority. And so really creating and prioritizing that type of energy around where you unapologetically give yourself what it is that you need, which is time, space, reflection. Okay. And I think that this is something that is going to be, you know, the new way moving forward, but really prioritized over the next 3 months. We also have the Star card coming in. So this is a lot of reassurance, especially around that ending that you're making. Okay. And so there may be doubt. Listen, any change comes with doubt. Even if we're sure of it, right? There's always that little, and so this is the Star card is reassuring you that everything is right? That dreams come true, positive changes that bring to end of the challenging times, light at the end of the tunnel. That yes, you are walking away. We are completion. We are kind of putting the fight down. We're leaving behind the chaos, the destruction, the immaturity, almost like the emotional immaturity is the feeling that's coming in. And it says the end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both, an opportunity for new happiness. And so this does feel like an outcome that sets you free, an outcome that allows you to prioritize what's important. Okay. And sometimes it does take that big smack upside the head for us to smarten up. Right? We take the scenic route to learning that lesson, but here we are. Okay. There is an amazing opportunity that's coming across your path. There is some sense of needing to mull it over because this does feel like it is affecting the future. And so this can be, you know, financially fueled. This can be career fueled. This could be romantic commitments. There's something that it's exciting and it's positive. And it is time to take action. And so we're right in knowing that. But also, like, let's read the contract. Let's read the fine print. Let's ask the questions, right? Because we do want to be patient. It's exciting. The opportunity is there to kind of expand our life. We've been waiting for so long. We've been in a stationary time for so long. I get the want to rush it, but there really is the need for you to sit with it, to go over it thoroughly before committing to it. Okay. There's a situation that you want to handle with kid gloves. It really does feel like we don't want to ruffle feathers. There is potential that this could be taken out of context. There is potential that this could be received incorrectly. So there is the need to want to do it right. This also feels like on the behalf of someone else, right? And so, like, say for an example, you are a parent and you want to have a conversation to your students' teachers, or you want to talk to your in-laws about boundaries, or we want to have a honest and transparent conversation with your volunteer committee or with HR or with your coworkers, but that it does feel, because to me, it's like, ooh, ego is going to love this. Ego is going to get triggered with this. There's going to be backs up that's going to. So there is this very fine line that you must walk with this, okay? Stick to facts. Try to stay disconnected emotionally. You can be aware of, like you say, you want to be able to say it in a way that isn't going to trigger egos, or if egos are then triggered, give them a minute to process. Don't then just get spicy. Don't let their ego engage your ego, because this does feel like it needs to be like handled with care, with delicate care. You do want to be mindful in your delivery, okay? And I think that needs to take a lot of your intention. And so if you're having a tough conversations coming up, you don't want to be flippant about it. You do want to be intentional with what you're saying, using your self-awareness before maybe even having it, asking your divine team to help you communicate in a way that is going to be well received, communicate in a way that can be easily understood with your intention to help you find the right words, that type of thing. That can be very helpful, okay? Because this definitely has the potential to go sideways very quickly. All right. There's also this deep dive that you're going within that is prioritizing connection. Now, for you, this is going to be different than for the next person. Some of you, this is going to mean romantic relationships. Some of you, this is going to mean healing relationships. Some of you, this is going to be socializing, expanding your social circle, finding like-minded people, that type of thing, okay? And so there is this need and there is this desire for you to turn inwards and to go, okay, what is it that I need, right? Because there has been massive, rapid growth over the last 5 years. Many of you have outgrown a lot of your people, places, and things, okay? And so you may be finding yourself a little lonesome or a little disconnected, and this would be a really wonderful time to create new connections for yourself, okay? And so wanting to take charge of that, wanting to be the leadership with that, putting yourself out there, joining new classes, finding like-minded communities, having conversations, initiating invitations, that type of thing. There is intention that needs to come in with this, okay? And so don't just distract and be like, I'm lonely, right? Let me fill the void. Go, what am I missing? What is it, right? Because many humans can be completely surrounded by people. You could literally never be physically alone and still be lonely, which means is that you are looking for a certain soul connection. You're looking for a certain level of emotional intelligence. And so there's nothing wrong with not having that cup filled from friends and family. Where can I? Maybe you want to join a book club. Maybe you want to learn a new language. What is it? Maybe you want to start traveling. Well, your partner hates travel. That's okay. We can find a travel club, right? And so there is this kind of desire for you to go within and to identify what connection it is that you're looking for. Okay. And then it comes in. And so this is a result of you going within and doing the work and being able to identify, just what is quite missing here. Okay. It feels like a really good week. Like I said, the only thing that I was kind of like, is that communication, that we do want to be mindful with our delivery. We want to be mindful of the words that we choose to express. And the full moon, which is on the 11th, is a wonderful, beautiful time to release. Like I said, full moons are all about releasing and purging. We have the strawberry full moon, which is the spring and the new beginning. So it goes very perfectly with those first two cards of the new beginnings and the endings and the light at the end of the tunnel. And we've made it, right? Because that's the feeling that I've been feeling over like the past 5 to 7 days is like, I made it. Like we've made it. Like that was wild. We're on the other side of it. And to me, it's energetic because like even just my personal life, there's some things that are like, most things are unfinished right now, but the energetic experience is like, whew, we're on the other side of it. We've even, and I said this to Ryan, it was a couple of days ago, and I was bored. I swear to God, it has to be at least 13 years since I've been bored, since I didn't know what to do. I was like, I don't know what to do. Because there was always something that needed to get done, something that we were behind on, something that we were renovating, something like, you know what I mean? And I was like, oh my God, what is this? Like, you know, my friend was like, well, what's your plans for today? I'm like, I have no idea. I have none. I did not know what to do with myself. And I had to resist the urge of going, I'll just open up some card readings and we'll do some card readings. Because I thought about it and I'm like, no. Sit in the discomfort. This is your new normal. But yeah, so there is very much this feeling. And I think too, coming in with the full moon this week, many of you are going to be feeling that, right? Where we can just kind of breathe a little bit, right? Kids getting older, absolutely. More independence, more ability to entertain themselves. Paula, you're so right. And so use this full moon, guys. It's a good one. It's a doozy. I mean, they're all good, but this really feels pivotal, very much in alignment with the new beginnings that we're looking for, very much aligned with this type of present, being in present moment, taking time to be able to hear your thoughts, feel your thoughts again. And what I love about being in this season, because there are times where we learn and we're learning, and there's times when we're being, and there's times when we're healing. And it does feel like this season that we're in a learning, we're in student, our soul's the teacher. Where, 8 years ago, it was very much the find a mentor, find a leader. They know best. Buy their self-help book. Do what they say and you will be fixed. Now your soul is leading you. Now it's going within, which I think is such a wonderful, empowering, and beautiful shift that we are in. So I'm excited for that. Don't forget, tomorrow's the last day for the early bird discount on my Sydney, Nova Scotia's Messages from Spirit event. If you want to see me on July 10th, head over to AngelMcCullen.com under the upcoming tab, events tab. You'll see the link there. Hope you have a wonderful week. Hope you guys have a wonderful Father's Day, and I'll see you next Monday.